Hello and welcome to Cigar Box Guitars, aka the Dutchman in San Marcos, and we're coming to you with another show. Made some progress on the total wine box. We're going kind of slow, only because things are going slow. So we'll get you over to the bench, and I'll show you what I have going on, and we'll take it from there. So let's get going. All right, so here we go. Got you to the bench. So as you can see, I'm trying some different camera shots, so I hope you like this one. I'm trying to get the lighting better, which I got a little bit of glare right here, but I think this is a better shot. I readjusted my clip on my tripod so I could set it down further, and I think that's working out well. So here we go. Here we're at so far. You can see I had to get it off the edge there so it'll go down. But you can see we got our neck is all ready to be glued in there, really solid. I've got to decide where I'm going to put the apizio. We got all the corners in and worked on the neck, but I'm not quite done. What I did was I marked, and you can see them this week. I marked these with, I had to remark my fret markings because I forgot, and if I get it close, you can see, I don't know if you can see that pencil mark, but I had pencil marks, and I had to move them because I forgot to put the 0 fret. So once I got them marked, and I'll give you a shot with no sound of me cutting the frets on the little saw. So as you can see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got really tired doing these because you can't push them through. But as you can see, I got them cut. This is the 0 fret now, and I had to realign these so everything lined up. So I'm almost done cutting those, but I won't bore you on camera finishing those. But you can see it'll go on like this, and then we'll have our nut here. We'll have the nut right here, and then we'll have our 0 fret in there. So we're coming right along, and I'll have frets. I'll have frets all the way. As you can see, I'll have frets all the way. It'll be like this. I'll have frets all the way down to here. So that'll give me, I think that's 22 frets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 frets. So that sounded pretty good. So I'll have 21 frets. I'll get these all finished, cut out. If anybody has, I'm really considering getting a fret jig, because the little Harbor Freight saw I'm using, that I can see teeth falling out of it, and when it goes through with this hardwood, it just binds. So you got to go zzz, 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 and you'll see when I'm cutting them out on the little video. Well, I really didn't demonstrate it too hard then, but I'm considering hand sawing them with a fret jig. But that blade is nice that I have, because you can see these are really small and perfect for those frets, because when you pound them in, they have good bite. So if anybody has their favorite fretting saw or fretting system out there, let me know, because and you'll see the jig I made for the Harbor Freight little bench saw. It works, it makes them nice, but I'm almost positive it takes longer than if I hand sawed them, because I got to bounce them through that jig so many times because so the motor will install. It won't just keep spinning. It won't cut all the way through. So if you got any ideas, put them in the comments. Let me know. I'm looking for ideas on that regard. So after we get these cut out, we'll get this baby glued on. I still have to work on the neck. I got to do some more sanding. You can see I kind of rounded some of these corners. I did do a little wood putty, which is still rough. Wood putty here and here, which I have to smooth out. So we'll be smoothing that out coming up. I have to decide now what I'm going to do for sound holes. So I can do, obviously the neck is running through here, so I can do a sound hole. I don't want to cut out made exclusively for Total Wine. This is kind of their color, so I don't want to tear up the top too much. So I can't decide. I'm thinking, and I've seen these before, of doing, I don't know how much, I don't have a lot of room. I'm thinking of doing on this line, but see, I got to be above this, or maybe down below. I could probably do that. A big hole here, a littler one, and a littler one. So I'll have 3 holes down below. Not sure if I'm gonna put a volume on the Apizio or maybe just put a jack in the Apizio, and so it can be amplified. But those are some of the things I'm gonna have to decide upon. So those are in question, because it's really gonna go quick once I get this on. Once I get the neck all sanded up and get this glued on, and then get it fretted. Then I just have to hook, I'm going to use that hinge again, and I'll show you, let me show you my other cigar box guitar. I got to run and get it, I'll be right back, hang on. My other cigar box guitar that I used the hinge for the tailpiece, which I kind of liked, and I think I'm going to kind of repeat that. So hang on just a minute. So you can see on this one, I screwed that hinge in, and then I actually ran, I don't know if you can see it, I ran a piece of copper, it's more like a brass wire, through here, through the little string guys to hold it, and I really liked the way how that kept that low and came out. I still haven't decided on what kind of nut I'm going to put on here, maybe one of the bone ones, but I'm definitely going to do that system. So this one is still sounding good. Here's a little song for you. Oops. Learning Back in Black. How does that sound? Not too good. I gotta keep practicing it, but this part I can't quite get down. All right, so there we go. All right, so that'll be the show for this week. Gave you a little bit of my bad telling of Back in Black. I'm still learning that, so just kind of fun to noodle around. And I saw another YouTuber, cigar box player. He actually has the lessons online on how to play that on the EBE tuning. Like I got that one tuned, so it was pretty cool. So we'll make more progress on the Total Wine Box. And as you know, once I get this done, I'm going to put it in Total Wine with my card on it, so it'll basically be gone, but maybe somebody will be interested in it and buy it, which would be nice. So we'll go that route. It's a little ad for Total Wine of their cigars, and so yeah, so that'll be the show for this week. I'm getting ready to do the Clay Train show, so be sure to watch that. That'll be right after this one. This one's at 11 o'clock on Saturday, and the Red Wing Clay Train, which is right behind me, is on at noon. So be sure when you're watching at 11, go eat a little lunch, come back, and then watch the Clay Train at noon. So that'll be it. I hope you enjoyed. Like I said, any comments about better fret cutting or easier fret cutting, I guess, because I was cutting that one, and I was even sitting on a stool, and I had to quit. I got so tired of going through that jig with them. So that's kind of the fun of the hobby. It wasn't a burden, but it got physically tiring. But that's part of the hobby of trying to figure out how to do it more efficient, easier, and getting good results. Because I am getting good results cutting this. Don't get me wrong. I like the width of the cut and how they come out. Every once in a while, if you're hitting it wrong, like you can see on this one here came out a little wider, so you do lose some consistency because you're doing this and hitting it. I've seen Hot Sauce Guitar Kitchen guy have the same setup, and he does it the same way where he's got to hit it. But I did notice on my blade, some of the little teeth have been falling out, probably because of the hardwood. It can't take it. If the thing just kept spinning, and I don't know if it takes more torque, I don't understand that part of it, but if it kept spinning, it would cut, and it could just go zing, zing, and just go straight through. But it can't take, I don't know if it can't take the hardness of the wood, or it can't take, I don't know. I don't understand that part. So if anybody's got any comments and know about that, let me know. So have a good week. We'll see you next week, same time, same bat station, and it's been a pleasure bringing this project to you. It's going slow, but with going slow, you can retain things better. Myself, there's a lot of times I got to rewatch it. I don't know if that's with old age or if that's just my learning abilities. So anyways, we'll see you. I'm happy that you're watching. Thanks for the comments. Be sure to watch my shorts. I have Finding Gold in Vinyl Records, and then I have more updates like on the Clay Train and things that I have built. So we'll talk to you later.